Hi there, my name's Sam of Core Yoga, and thanks for joining me today. We're going to spend the next 15 minutes working through a flow that can be used as a really nice warm-up, getting our body physically ready for our run. Essentially, we're going to focus on the muscles around the hips, creating mobility, finding the activation of the muscles that we're going to need to use us for power, stability and efficiency in our running gait. So we're going to start in a seated position, just bring our attention to breath for a moment. So you can use a block or a cushion or something to sit on. Just take a nice easy cross-legged pose. So find yourself with the sit bones resting into the block or the floor. The palms facing down, close off your eyes, take a breath in. As you exhale, allow the body to feel heavy and then just follow the breath for the next few moments. Feel the breath as it travels into the body and feel the breath as it leaves. Feel how as you inhale, the body expands wide. And how you exhale, the body gets a little smaller and contracted. Bring your hands onto your belly space. Make this soft for a moment. Take a breath and breathe it deep into that belly space. As the belly presses into the hands as you inhale, and then as you exhale, feel the belly pull away from the hands. Now inhale, let that belly expand wide into the hands. And as you exhale, feel the muscles deep within the center of the body engaging to draw the belly away. Inhale, release it, let it go. Last time we let that hang out for a while. Exhale, draw the belly in, subtle lift of pelvic floor. Move your hands to either side of your rib cage. From here, take a breath into the warmth of your hands. Inhale wide into the ribs. Exhale, provide resistance with your hands. Draw the ribs a little narrower. Then breathe in against that resistance now. Exhale, apply a little bit of force to draw the ribs narrow. Inhale, feel the ribs grow and expand into your hands. And then exhale, feel them soften underneath the palms of your hands. Release it, breathe into that rib cage. Exhale, let it go. Continue to breathe into this space for the next 15 minutes. Blinker the eyes open, remove the block from underneath you, just pop it to one side. And then taking yourself into a nice, easy cross-leg pose, right leg in front. Inhale, reach the hands forward. Exhale, reach them behind you, swap over the front leg. Inhale, reach the hands forward. Exhale, swap over. Couple more on each side, just getting into the hips, mobilizing through this hip joint, activating and opening through the outer hip space. We get one more on each side, inhaling to come forward and exhaling to swap over. Inhale forward, exhale swap over. This time inhale twist to the right. Exhale, hands behind you, swap your legs. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale to swap. Couple more of those on each side. Inhale, sit bones ground down. Exhale, derotate. Inhale, crown of the head lifts high. Exhale, derotate. Inhale, rotating from the belly button. Exhale to swap. Inhale, lengthen through that spine. And exhale, this time into side bends. Inhale, right hand out to the side, left hand past the left ear. Exhale, left foot comes in front. Inhale, other side. Exhale. Now we're starting to access some space in the side of the waist. We're not pushing ourselves to resistance at any particular point in time. We're just moving in and out of a stretch. We're waking the muscles up. We're providing a bit of length to particularly some sticky parts that we find we experience around the hip space. Then from here, come to a stop. Bring yourself down to lie on your back. Your feet are hip distance apart, your knees are hip distance apart. Just look up at your knees and make sure they stack right on top of those hip points. And then allow the head to rest down into the floor. Hands by your side, midfoot presses down, lift the heels like a millimeter off the floor. Feel the midfoot in contact with the floor. As you exhale, press the lower back into the floor. And then inhale, squeeze the bum, lift the hips, come into a bridge. Exhale, let the bum go, come all the way back down. So midfoot is where we power our body off the floor when we come into that part of the gait. So we want to push our body weight up off the floor with this mid part of our foot. And then from here, we want those glutes, those big muscles in the bum, to activate to help us power our body weight off the floor, to stop the smaller muscles of the calf and the ankles taking over. Last one, this time, exhale to lift. Press the left foot into the floor, inhale. Exhale, draw your right knee towards your chest. Inhale, bring the right foot back to the floor, midfoot only. Exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, lower to the floor. 2 more like that. Inhale, press into the feet, lift up, squeeze the butt. Left butt cheek stays active, right knee to chest. Inhale, slowly and controlled back. Exhale, left knee in, right butt cheeks working. Exhale to return. Take a breath out as you come down. Inhale and exhale here. Now feeling that midfoot once again, just tuning into the sole of the foot. And noticing next round if you start to take the weight on the outer edge of the foot. And if you do, ground the inner edge of the foot. Likewise, the opposite. If you take the weight inside, ground the outside. So the whole of the midfoot is pressing evenly into the floor. So we inhale to lift the hips, bridge. We exhale, keep the hips stable, right knee to chest. Inhale, the right foot comes back. Stabilize, exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, left knee goes back. Exhale, all the way to the floor. Hug both your knees in towards your chest. Take a little rock from side to side. So we fired up the muscles in the back of the hips at the same time as lengthening through the front. Bring the knees, stack them on top of the hips. Bring the heels in line with the knees. Squeeze the knees together. Take your arms wide. As you inhale, draw your knees 45 degrees right. Look over your left shoulder. And as you exhale, squeeze the waist to bring the knees back to the center. Same thing, other side. You inhale to 45 degrees. Then you exhale, squeeze the waist to bring yourself back to center. We're now firing up the rotational muscles of the core, the obliques. But we're also providing some length and some mobility that will encourage efficiency of movement when we start running. Good. This is the last one on each side. Next one, over to the left, look over the right shoulder. Exhale, hug it all in. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Rock yourself up to seated. And then come all the way over to a standing position at the top of the mat. So I'm going to use sun salutes to help us fire up and lengthen, create mobility, specifically focusing on muscles around the hips. The muscles around the hips provide the power, the lift, but they also provide the stability. So look at the feet And position the feet hip distance apart so that you could fit one more foot in the center of those 2 feet. And as best you can, your feet are facing forward. And then close the eyes, bring the palms together in a heart space. Where you felt that even pressure of the midfoot just now in the mat, push that into the floor. And as you ground down with either side of the midfoot, squeeze the inner thighs a little together. Feel the lower belly pull back. Feel the outer hips push forward. Bringing pelvis into neutral. Remembering the hands on either side of your rib cage. Breathe into that space. Exhale, press the palms into one another to encourage the chest to open. A little activation in back and shoulders. From here, we'll do a couple of half salutes, then we'll move into some lunges. Inhale, open the eyes, reach the hands up, look up. Exhale, soften the knees and fold forwards. This is mobility. Inhale, halfway you lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, all the way back to forward fold. Press the hands into the shins, halfway you lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky and look up. Exhale, soften the knees and fold it forwards. Into some lunges, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, right leg back, right knee to the floor. Fingertips to the floor or blocks if that feels more comfortable. Inhale, push back in the back heel. Exhale, bring the knee back to the floor. Inhale to push back. Exhale to return. One more. Inhale to push back. Exhale, hands down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, soften the knees. Exhale, push the floor away from you. Inhale, high plank. Keep the shoulders separating away from each other. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lower belly draws towards the spine. Exhale to lift. Inhale, last one, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg to the sky. Keep hips parallel with the floor and find that right glute. Exhale, drop the left heel down as the right heel lifts high. Inhale, look at your right thumb. Exhale, step the right foot, help it if it needs it, to the front of the mat, drop the back knee. Inhale, hands are either on blocks or on the floor. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale to extend. Exhale to bend. One more inhale, extend. Exhale, left foot steps forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky and look up. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, soften the knees, fold it forwards. Inhale, halfway you lift. Exhale, left leg back, left knee down. Perhaps take a block under your left hand. Inhale, push back in the back heel, reach the right hand to the sky. Exhale, return to where you started. Two more like that. Inhale, push back and twist to the waist. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale as you push back and you twist. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog. Inhale, travel forwards to a high plank. Exhale, lift the hips, just one this time. Inhale, raise the left leg to the sky. Exhale, right heel towards the floor. Inhale, left heel lifts a little higher, feel that in your left glute. Exhale, left foot steps forward, right hand, right knee down. Inhale, straighten the right leg, left hand lifts high. Exhale, de-rotate. Inhale, lengthen and twist. And exhale to return. Last one, inhale, lengthen to twist. Exhale, de-rotate, right foot steps forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky and look up. Exhale, palms together in the heart space. Bring your hands on your hips. Heel toe your feet a tiny bit closer together. Bring your left hand to your left butt cheek. Squeeze it. Push your left foot into the floor. And inhale, raise your right knee. Draw your right heel to your bum so hamstring starts to fire too. Hands on the hips from here. As you inhale, extend the right leg back, reverse lunge, hands to the sky. Exhale, press the left foot into the floor and return. Inhale, extend. Exhale to return. One more inhale to extend. Exhale to come back. Stay here, take a breath in, palms together in the heart space. Exhale, rotate your chest towards the right of the body. Then inhale as you extend back, reach the arms up. Exhale, come into twist. Now we're going to twist to the other side. Inhale, extend the right leg back, twist to the left. Exhale, stabilize, squeeze the inner thighs, twist to the right. One more, inhale, back, twist to the left, squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, press the left foot into the floor, twist to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale, right foot down, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, palms together. Press the right foot down, right hand to right butt cheek, squeeze it. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale. Inhale, extend that left leg back, hands to the sky. Exhale, push the floor away from you, squeeze your right butt cheek. Inhale, remember left heel. Pull it underneath the bum to encourage that hamstring to work. Heel, last one like this. Then exhale to the center, palms together. Inhale the breath. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to your regular lunge. Exhale, up and twist to the left. This time, inhale back, twist to the right. Exhale, up, twist to the left. Inhale to return, twist right. Exhale, up, twist left. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left foot placed down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach the hands up, look up. Exhale, palms together in the heart space. So now your body is ready. The muscles around the hips are ready to provide you with the mobility, fluidity, and power and strength that your hips need to allow you to move efficiently and to put some speed into that body. Enjoy your run. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.